Do you know that a divided house is a toxic environment and is the most terrible place to raise up children? We are talking of parenting. Please do well to like, do well to subscribe. You see, I heard of a particular man, a particular family, this some years back, that this man, as a then, he had a son, a child. Their last child was close to 15 years. And in the process of discussion, this man disclosed that since they had their last child, he has been cooking differently from the wife. So he had his own cooking utensils. They had his own stove or gas cooker. The wife had her own cooking utensils. And in the same house with children, he had his own bedroom. The wife had her own bedroom. I was marveled by that, because that was the most toxic environment to raise up children. An environment where parents have different pots. That was a divided house. Different bedrooms, different ideologies, different parenting philosophies. That was a divided house. And it was not the kind of place to raise up responsible children, children with empathy, children that has God, that will be God fearing. It was not that kind of place. So parents must, as much as possible, make sure they fight differences between them. Make sure there is no difference. Disagreements must be dealt with. Disagreements must be handled and put aside. Don't let disagreements grow and become imbued and damage the relationship and make the house toxic. What kind of a house is that? Where parents can come together, cook together, eat together on the same dining table. Have you forgotten that parents are the first role model to their children? So when parents cook together, share the same dining table, eat from the same pot, discuss together, exercise together, share ideas together, these are ways of training responsible children. You see, children that will have empathy, children that will be God-fearing in the future. Please do well to like the video, do well to subscribe, and help me to build this channel. Thank you for being there. I value you a lot. You viewer, you are so important. So we are looking at the divided house. The divided house. So many houses are divided. Parents are under the same umbrella, the same house, the same building, but they are divided. They don't see eye to eye. They don't cook together. They don't eat together. They don't sleep together. They don't discuss together. This is sending confusing signals to the children. They are confused. They don't understand. So this is where parents must make sure they deal with their differences. They must make sure they come together and make the house free of toxicity. You see, I remember one story in the Bible, like I said before, do well to like, do well to subscribe. I remember the story of Isaac, our father of faith, and Rebekah. You see, that story is in Genesis chapter 27, from verse 7. You read the whole story in Genesis chapter 27. So you see that in that house, Esau had his own cooking pot and cooking style, to the extent that the father began to lean more towards his cooking than his wife. And you saw how the whole thing ended up. You saw how the whole thing ended up. You see the disrespect that came from that young man, Esau. He had no regard for the mother. because he knew he could enter the father's heart through his cooking, through what he was able to cook and prepare in the house. You see, but issues like that should not be allowed to creep into the family. Parents must come together. Parents must communicate together. Parents must discuss together, reason together, have your philosophies aligned together, have your ideas aligned together in order to raise up responsible children, in order to raise up children that are formidable and that will be able to, have their own families tomorrow, and the environment will not be toxic. So do well again to like and subscribe. So from today, make your house free of toxicity. Make your house free of confusion. Don't give children different signals. Give them signal of oneness, signal of love. You see, let the love of God rule your house. Let there be oneness in all you do. You see, division in the house, we confuse children. Division in the house, we give them wrong signals. Division in the house, we raise children that will not be responsible in the future because of what you and your partner, you and your wife created. Thank you for being there in this video. I will see you in another video. Thanks.